Hello, I'm David Cheston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news the American economy is losing the mojo it had over the past 2 years or so. In the US tomorrow, all eyes will be on the unemployment rate and the change in non-farm payrolls. The signs are not good for a positive outcome. Today we got the ADP precursor report, and in May that grew by 230,000. Analysts were expecting a more modest 188,000 growth for June, but the actual growth was just 156,000. This undershoot has markets worried for tomorrow's non-farm payrolls report, where a quite weak 178,000 gain is now expected. Business enthusiasm seems to be evaporating from the American economy. Also, there are hints that the trend in unemployment claims are rising again. And in a worrying development, the head of the US Government Ethics Office has resigned, unable to deal with the subversive ethics by the new administration. In Europe, the release of the ECB's minutes has seen yields rise. The central bank is now discussing when to end QE and seems to have resolved that extra stimulus measures are now not warranted. Markets are taking this as a turning point, and that the next moves will be to follow the US Fed and withdraw some stimulus, even raise rates. They will both be following Japan. All this is happening even though they don't understand why inflation has vanished. And France is joining a growing movement to force the extinction of vehicles that run on fossil fuels, saying that it would aim to end the sale of petrol and diesel cars by 2040. And this will benefit some Aussie lithium miners to move into the big time. Yesterday we reported on surging air cargo traffic. Today we got the passenger numbers, and they are more modest, relatively at least. Passenger traffic is up only 7.7% in May from the same month a year ago, and that is down from 10.8% growth in April. The Asia-Pacific region is still growing fast, however, with the May gain at 11.8%. China's domestic market grew 16.8%, while India's domestic market grew 17.7%. In Australia, major bank NAB has an aggressive new policy to reject any lending on an interest-only basis for high LVR situations, a move aimed squarely at investors. It is the most direct approach in this area by any bank there. In New York, the US Treasury 10-year yield has risen sharply again today to 2.37% after the ECB minutes release. The price of oil is broadly stable today, however, at just over $45 a barrel, while the Brent benchmark is now just under $48. And the price of gold is up $2 to $1,222 an ounce. The Kiwi dollar is basically unchanged at 72.7 US cents. On the cross rates, we're holding at 95.9 Aussie cents, and we are lower against a surging euro at 63.7 euro cents. The TWI is 76.7. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.